on the 12th, I just set the date over there, and I come down here and I check the keywords that I want, but I want to have some blog articles written for this. So I just came out right there. So what we can see on the grid is we've got our silo structure, we can see our silos, we can see the revenue, time to rank, and we see status. Now, all these here are blank. There's no little edit, content ordered, not completed. Those little icons over there show you that the content's ordered, but nothing's been done yet. So we know that we've got 4 articles that are being ordered here, and over here we can see we've got primary website content ordered. So I've just put in an order for primary blog articles, and I want to take that price down to 15 because there's little blog posts that we've been writing on these 3 things over here. And we're going to click order content. So when you click order content, what happens next is we've ordered 3 pieces of information. So we know that there's 3 tasks in this batch, and what happens is it gives the batch a specific reference number.
Excellent.
Okay. So what happens here is we've built in a outsourcing template for you guys, which you can use, and what it does is it basically says this is primary content we're ordering. It gives all the stuff, and it gives you an outline that you can just fill in the gaps. If you don't like it, you can delete it. We won't be offended. But it does highlight the key points that need to be covered. So there's a task overview, the project detail, the timeline and additional information, what's the expected results, what's acceptable, what's not allowed, and then potentially any further information. So what happens is when you fill this in, this batch instruction will follow this task all the way through to completion. Okay, so when we press send, whoever we've got in the task assigned to, that person will be emailed. So with DWS, this is why we need to have unique emails for every single thing we add in the system. So if you're doing the work yourself and you want to set up departments for yourself, you need to use a unique email. If you use the same email, you'll basically lock yourself out of the system because the system won't know who you are. So we'll be locking that down when we actually add the things more. It's still a little bug we picked up on. But you want to keep things unique. If you are just a one-man band and you're doing it yourself, there's no need to create accounts for yourself in different departments. You can just basically whittle through the work as yourself, and you can manage your own time very effectively, and it's much easier doing it that way than trying to assign yourself to different departments. That's just how I would personally do it. So I'm sorry, Sue?
I want to make a comment back where you were talking about blog content.
Sure.
And you said you took the price from 40 down to 15 because they were only little blog posts. However, if you use our blog plugin, your main pages, your silo landing pages, are actually going to be static pages, and they're not just going to be little blog posts. In other words, they're not going to roll off your blog. So just keep that in mind when you go to order your blog content.
Yeah, just to clarify it even more, basically we've got 2 exports for the blog plugin. We've got the primary website and we've got the primary blog. So if you're going to have a primary website and you're going to set up the WordPress structure like a website, then it's recommended based on Sue's training in the members area to have a blog as well. If you're just using a blog, then just assign all your content to the blog, and the blog plugin will actually build up the site either or. But typically the way this works is you get 2 websites with the identical silo structure.
Right.
Just the contents will be different between the 2. That's the difference between that there.
Right.
So over here we can see we've ordered more content. So we've finished those and we've ordered more blog content. Blog content for the first run comes in. You'll see another column will open up here and it'll take it off when it's all done. So once we've ordered the content, we can actually go off and we can manage the content tasks. Now, when we click on that link, what it does is it just opens up the task editor, and here we can see all the content we've got in the queue waiting to be written. We can see where it's going, what quality type it is, what ring it's going to, and what's the grade. Okay, we can see how much words, if there's a template style assigned, when it's due, and who it's going to. So you can see there's the ones we've ordered for Sarah at the bottom of the list. Now what happens is when one of these tasks gets behind schedule, you'll see a big red flag pop up here, and it's a big one. It fills up that whole space. There's a big red flag saying, hey, this task's not been done. So from a project management point of view, you can very quickly see the stuff that's behind, and you can basically